Right now, I'm live. I had to force this joker in. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like somebody, you literally getting your stuff in there blocked or smothered, man. I had to force my way up in this joker. I'm back. Man. I ain't like it no more. Let's go ahead to this case. 4 years, OnlyFans model Courtney Clenny. All right, she was reined into court today. I'm gonna let you guys see what happened. All right, and her case was 4 years ago. This is the case where the young lady had stabbed her boyfriend to death. All right, in the elevator, and it was a black dude. And the day after she stabbed him to death, they found her in a hotel lobby because the police had went to detain her to lock her up. But when they went to go and lock her up to get her, they ended up actually letting her go to the hospital because she said like mentally and all this other stuff, and her stomach hurt and she just didn't feel right. So they let her go to the hospital, and from the hospital, she was then able to go ahead and go to I guess to be released. So they didn't formally charge her with murder. But by them not formally going ahead to charge her with murder, they seen her that I want to say following day here at a hotel lobby drinking with her father. All right. And her father tried to like say something to the reporter, like he should be ashamed of himself. She just stormed off and ran. All right. My whole deal is like, dude, what are you out here? How do you feel this emboldened to have another damn drink after alcohol and drugs and stuff in here is the reason why, all right, you zapped out part of it and killed your damn meat. All right. Yeah, for all of these things included, for the circumstances of the mindset of this person, the damage that they went here to go ahead to create here. All right. That's all the more levels here of why it should have been a straight manslaughter conviction, not manslaughter, murder conviction, first degree murder, and why it shouldn't have been reduced to manslaughter. What she ended up getting was a sweetheart deal behind the scenes. All right. Yeah. And the DA had cut her a deal because this case is 4 years old. And why is it so old? Because for the crimes and when they plan on letting white folks go for doing shit for black folks killing us, they usually let these shit sit in the court 3 years, 4 years, 2 years over here. Long enough for us to forget, dude. All right? For you to sit back in here and don't even know anything happened, dude. All right? Yeah. I see him do it like this all the time. You be sitting here looking. Tatiana Jefferson is an example. They waited 3 years to prosecute that police officer that shot that woman through a window in her house. He was supposed to be there for a welfare check. She don't know who it is circling around her house, so she grabs her piece. He uses that as an excuse to shoot her in the kitchen in her home. She was babysitting her nephew. Only reason she had her front door open is because she had made something in the oven that was burning, so it was smoked up the house. So she opened up everything she could to clear out her home and ended up getting murdered for it. All right. Like her story is sad, man. But they waited 3 years. All right. 3 years trying to take old Dean. All right. And make sure that they can get him off. All right. We were paying close attention to that. But these are the reasons why you would have to wait so long. 4 years for justice.
Of legal twists and turns, OnlyFans model Courtney Clenny has taken responsibility for killing her boyfriend. Today, the social media influencer pleaded guilty and is now on her way to state prison for stabbing her boyfriend at their Edgewater condo. NBC6 reporter Christian Colon joins us now with the shocking conclusion.
From OnlyFans model to convicted killer, Courtney Clenny is now on her way to prison after pleading guilty to fatally stabbing her boyfriend, Christian Abumseli.
You're facing up to 30 years in the state prison.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you still wish to plead guilty?
I do.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty, or you believe this is in your best interest?
Clenny, who was facing up to 30 years in prison, accepted a plea deal, 6 years in state prison, followed by 5 years of probation, with credit for the 4 years she's already served and the possibility the OnlyFans model will be a free woman in less than 2 years.
Courtney has a future ahead of her. As her father, I'm looking forward to that day that she can begin rebuilding her life. I'm looking forward to the day I can sit across from her face to face and hug her and tell her how much I love her.
The victim's family agreed to the plea deal, and in court, they took the time to honor their loved one killed at the hands of the woman he loved.
The birthdays, the holidays we will not celebrate with him. The conversations we will never have. The person he would have continued to become. Those losses continue much longer after today's court case ends.
And Christian, Clenny took responsibility, but she's still claiming she's the victim. Can you explain?
That's right. Today, Clenny's parents telling us that their daughter was the true victim of a domestic very violent relationship in this case, telling us that they say that Christian choked her that day, which forced her to stab him to death. We'll have more on that part of the story coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. I'll send it back to you guys.
Man, I like this dirty ass game there. I'm looking at by YouTube. They put up no likes, no views, no this, no that. I'm slam there getting targeted here. This is what it means to get shadow banned, y'all. All right. I'm sitting up in here looking at the crime of YouTube as I'm sitting here listening to this. All right, we're live. So all the folks from my spot there will get their notifications in the next 40 minutes. They do that shit on purpose like this. All right. That's why I said when y'all get in here, make sure that you share these videos and what have you. All right. By the time we get close to the end, as I told y'all, everybody get their notifications down. And why do I say this to you? Because I'm subscribed on my other phone and I ain't got my notification there. All right. I had to go look for it, dude. Do you see what I'm saying? All right. I had to go searching for this joker where it says no views, as if the video has already been played and it's sitting on the shelf somewhere. All right. That's how they got that joker looking. All right. Right. As if it's already, nigga, like the video was played hours ago. All right. These bitches ain't slick, man. None of you are. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. All right. But this is what it looks to get shadow banned, dude. So they already in the mix to doing other things. All right. Shout out to the good people. All right. I'm going to get back here to her. All right. Now, I'm just paying attention to the setup when I get in here because I just spoke to everybody about how hard it was just to shove my way in the building. I ain't never seen for StreamYard's case in here. They telling you, oh, it's so much traffic, so we can't let you go live right now. Nigga, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean? All right. Yeah, I'm not asking for a damn ride up the store. I'm asking you to connect my live stream, nigga. All right. What are you talking about? All right. Like you told me, wait for a second, nigga, while you hand me a bag of chips. All right. Right. This shit is supposed to automatically set itself when I click this button for it to go live. All right. Yeah. What do you like? Look, I wish I would have screenshotted this shit. All right. No, it did it like 5 or 6 times. Finally, I just kept pressing the button. It just slammed me through there. All right. Like, damn, dude. All right. Y'all working hard for the shadow ban, man. All right. I think I've been picking up too much traction lately. That's how it usually happens. We got to slow this nigga down. All right. Oh, hell no. Here he come again. Cut him off. All right. You hit him in the knees. Cut him off. Cut him off. All right. Man, that's how I feel to me. All right. That's how I feel to me, Hoss. Especially when your screensaver, all right, on the front of it, it has the definition of white privilege. As we sit here and watch this woman on your screen, all right, no, get somewhere around 6 years for murder, all right, for cold-blooded. I'm cussing you out and stabbing you murder, all right, in the elevator, blood everywhere, all right, blood everywhere, like a heart, like It, nigga, all right, like the movie It. Blood everywhere. All right, 6 years, preferably a year and some change with time served, baby. All right, she'll be home. All right, right. And thus, I got a pitch. I got on the icon when you see it on YouTube, it just says white privilege. It says hold on, Democrats, Trump, the black vote, and truth to power. All right, that's what my title says. All right. So them folks in YouTube sitting here looking over this shit. All right, oh, here comes this nigga again. All right, yeah. All right, y'all ain't slick, man. It looks like y'all got some type of deal with StreamYard now. The way y'all look, man, when that nigga breathes, you let us know. All right, is he breathing? All right, well, you get on the line and you call us. All right, yeah, niggas down there, goddamn, directing you on how to go ahead to treat me, nigga. All right, shit. Mm-hmm. I got YouTube channel 1001 with 75 subscribers on that motherfucker in less than a month. All right, yeah, that's hard to do. All right, to get all Negroes on one accord to come check for your black ass. All right, most niggas are happy to go ahead to stick to your scraps. They want you gone for as long as possible so they can steal from you. All right, well, that's how trifling the game is. All right. Niggas steal your clothes, everything. All right. The way you tie your do-rag up. All right. Your demeanor, your whole delivery, everything, nigga. All right, man. You wasn't saying it like that a couple years ago. That's why I stream through 2 channels now for you thieving ass niggas. All right. No, dude, because Twitter don't shut me down like that. They don't never shut me down. All right. Shit. My shit from Twitter been there for a long time. Anybody want to look at my old videos? Twitter. All right, because it's still there. All right, I purposely keep that there. All right, for the thieves. All right, the thieves and YouTube trying to go ahead to destroy black people's programs because we have something to say here. All right, other than yes, a boss and sports. All right, yeah, and how much a nigga can jump. All right. Right. This old, this old plantation check the inside of a nigga mouth challenge, nigga. All right. We check how many muscles you got on your back, nigga. All right. Right. We're not doing that. All right. At least when I am talking to you about basketball, it's from the levels of, all right, rather how I watch it, how I see it fit here through the years. And I would say a productive case here, dude. I may not be correct about everything, but I don't care about being to these cases of correct there on basketball. I just want to make sure that you guys understand where I'm coming from. All right. Basketball is it can in certain levels here when you talk about the history side and the goods and the greats and what ain't good and all of that can be subjective depending on who you're talking about and what you're talking about. All right. It definitely can be. All right. So that's why I say, look, I'm gonna speak through the realms of how I feel. All right. And I damn sure, I'm going to tell you, like, it's basketball wise, don't feel like I'm right about everything. All right. I'm just a fan by the next person. Now, politics, all right. No, I'm pretty confident. All right. Boots locked in twice. All right. Yeah, because I got to go over this shit every day. That's why I go ahead, even till we talk about the law and justice and stuff that falls into politics. Mm-hmm. Sure does. All right. Because when your black ass come in there, they're going to have it in for you. All right. And you may get a good judge, you may not. Case in point, my cousin Henderson. I sat there, almost watched him get sent away. I'm sitting there with Kiki. We sitting in the back of the joint. And yeah, he said he wanted to go through with the trial. Luckily, he had a good judge. All right. No, the public defender got him destroyed. All right. Yeah, she was horrible. All right. Got him destroyed. They had the video footage of him fighting and shit in front of the building and shit. I'm watching it. Well, the whole court's watching it. All right. I'm like, damn, this nigga going down. All right. I'm like, damn, it's going down, nigga. All right. All right. All jokes aside. All right. Kiki was sitting next to me, falling asleep and shit. All right. No, she wasn't even paying attention. I'm so intensifiedly in it, dude, because I see my cousin on a regular basis. I give a fuck. All right. I don't want you to get sent away. I don't care. I might bump heads with you and they may not like, but I don't want to see you get sent away. I want to see nothing bad happen to you. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm watching. All right. And the judge, instead of going ahead and rolling with the prosecutors, because they wanted to hit him with backup time plus whatever he wanted to do there. All right. They were gonna violate his ass. I believe he's already on probation. All right. Yeah. So what the judge had said, which was very fair, dude, he said, you know what? Mr. Henderson does not have a history of violence. All right, this is what I see over his, his years in history. All right. Yeah, he's got whatever the CD, because the lady read off of his charges, dude. That's where it got dark. Let me go back. She read his charges off. All right. Oh, it got bad in there. All right. I didn't realize his record was that goddamn long. All right. Yeah. All right. But when it came back around to the judge, that was the DA talking. When it came back to the judge was like, yeah, I recognize, that Mr. Henderson is in the wrong for XYZ. All right. And pretty much guilty there of these circumstances. He was already found guilty. All right. No, he was cooked. All right. But he had a good judge. The judge said, because he was going to let the judge rule, he didn't want a jury of 6 or 12. So the judge was going there to give his ruling. He said, Mr. Henderson does not have a history of violence. I see the CDS charges. I see this. I see that. Other things that he's went through, whatever, robbery, XYZ. All right. But he's never had a history of violence. All right. And because that, the courts are going to give him a chance and an opportunity. And we're going to attach this probation from there to this. Now, overall, I'm going to tell y'all it's a good thing here. I believe he ended up getting that whole case expunged and tossed out because he went to court later on. But if it's one thing I can say from my latest going to courts experience for black folks, man, it's a scary ass feeling, dude. It truly is. You understand? Because if you get one of these wild ass judges, dude, they can throw the hammer at you just as quick, man. Just as fast. All right. You think you chilling, man, and you actually, you good. And you know what, man? I ain't been in trouble in a while. Man, that shit don't mean nothing. All right. It don't. All right. Some people are blessed with drug court and stuff like that. That's a blessing. All right. Yeah. All right. But God forbid, man, you get some hard leg ass judge. All right. Who's got it out for you, man. All right. Who don't give a damn, dude. All right. Look dead at you. Straight face. All right. And give you the business in that courtroom. All right. Yeah, let's be a lesson to the rest of you nigglets. All right. It's 25 years, nigga. All right. Yeah, get out of my courtroom. All right. Right. Straight like that. Ain't nobody gonna stop him. All right. We have been introduced to Judge Bruce Schroeder, nigga. Ain't nothing worse than that. Ain't nothing worse than that. All right. When you tell the judge is telling the people in the court that you can't call victims. People who have been murdered. All right. Well, what do you call them then? All right. No, that's blatantly to confuse the jury and everything else around. You know what time it is. All right. He said that before the trial even started. All right. I'm like, oh my God. All right. Yeah. So you don't tell me what's not possible in a courtroom when we've been introduced to Judge Bruce Schroeder. All right. Oh shit. All right. This nigga's taking pictures with Kyle Rittenhouse and his attorney for social media and shit with his arms folded. All right. I'm talking about completely inappropriate. You understand? Very unprofessional and inappropriate, dude. All right. And consists of non-justice. All right. Throwing shit out of the court here, Hoss, that makes him look like the damn goon he was. All right. Running up on black folks with the gun. The little light-skinned dude that went to snitch on him in one of them videos. And they ain't even want that video admissible. Because what the black dude with the yellow pants on in that video had ended up saying, like, nah, nigga, don't come up here with your fanny pack and all your shit like you offering help to us. You was just pointing a gun at us. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, the judge didn't want that in the court. All right. Or anything that pointed to stuff like that. Him beating the girls up, fighting the girls at school. He didn't want that in. All right. Yeah, I think it was trifling. All right. You knew what it was, man. You just, by what was allowed and what wasn't, you knew what it was, man. All right. Yeah, they don't plan on punishing this white dude. All right. Not at all. All right. Give me one more second here.
NBC6 reporter Christian Colon joins us now with the shocking conclusion.
From OnlyFans model to convicted killer, Courtney Clenny is now on her way to prison after pleading guilty to fatally stabbing her boyfriend, Christian Abumseli.
You're facing up to 30 years in the state prison.
Yes, Mom.
Do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yeah, of course she does. because you're facing up to 30. That's if you violate probation after they let your funky ass out after a year and a half, baby. All right. 6 years is all you got to do. That's it. She completes whatever, in this case here, the 6 years. All right. And the judge, the rest of them will work with her on the other 24 years she got on the back end. All right. But that primary thing is the 6 years you're looking at. And as long as she keeps her nose clean, which she's probably not. All right. All them drugs and narcotics and drink you was into, baby. You was into everything. All right. I don't trust you. All right. Not at all. All right. No, you got too much narcotics you getting it popping with. All right. She said from snorting coke, dude, to drinking, to popping pills, to all of this shit. All right. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure cigarette smoking and all this other shit was rolled in there. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got a monster to deal with. You talking about holding that down for 6 years. All right. And they're doing this here. All right. And another case in here, not to make sure that you understand just the cases of white supremacy, but the fact that they got low population numbers. All right. Yeah. And I told you, the lower the population numbers, the more crazy and open that they have to be with this shit. They can't hide it. All right. They're in a panic mode. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Yeah. Your birth rates are dropping. All right. So in cases where they will put their Timothy McVeighs away, all right, or excuse me, Jeffrey Dahmers in the back of a cell somewhere to rot. All right. Yeah, they got to make a sweetheart 6-year deal with them. All right. Yeah, we got to get these procreation numbers up, man. All right. Yeah.
And are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty, or you believe this things in your best interest?
Clenny, who was facing up to 30 years in prison, accepted a plea deal, 6 years in state prison, followed by 5 years of probation, with credit for the 4 years she's already served and the possibility the OnlyFans model.
I did the math with you. She got 4 years time served already. So from things that which she's saying, I guess she's already been in the prison. She got 4 years time served. They only gave her 6. That's why I told y'all a year and a half she'd be home. Right? Mm-hmm. And we're done. All right. Yeah. And that's why they want to move quietly and move swift. That way they don't have to come back to address this on why it happened in the first place again. All right. Yes, indeed. Quickly. On Monday, nigga.
Will be a free woman in less than 2 years.
Courtney has a future ahead of her. As her father, I'm looking forward to that day that she can begin rebuilding her life.
She deserves to rot in the back of a damn cell for the rest of her life. And if she wasn't white, that's what would be taking place, sir. All right. You can quit all the sniffling. The only people that need to be crying, Halls, all right, is the family of that African dude that was stabbed to death. All right. Yeah, what are you sniffling for? Your daughter's alive, dude. All right.
I'm looking forward to the day I can sit across from her face to face and hug her and tell her how much I love her.
The victim's family agreed to the plea deal, and in court, they took the time to honor their loved one killed at the hands of the woman he loved.
The birthdays, the holidays, we will not celebrate with him. The conversations we will never have. The person he would have continued to become, those losses continue much longer after today's court case ends.
And Christian, Clenny took responsibility, but she's still claiming she's the victim. Can you explain?
That's right. Today, Clenny's parents telling us that their daughter was the true victim of a domestic very violent relationship in this case, telling us
there is no liable defense for some guilty woman for murdering a black dude. That was the ruling. She murdered him. All right. Don't start talking domestic abuse to us. Does it happen in America all the time? And my heart goes out to those people. And I hope that you actually get justice. And I mean this shit. But she's not liable to that. She don't get any credit for that. No, a jury of your peers said that you're a murderer. All right. So what is the news doing? Listen to me. What is the news doing? All right. Trying to explain to you how good of a person the girl is based on what the parents said, dude. Why does that even matter? And why don't you have a response from that African person's family? Shouldn't that be what you end with when you talk about if justice was served or not? Right? All right. No, you go to the victim's family and hear their last statements on the news report. All right. No, I know I ain't tripping here.
Domestic violent, very violent relationship in this case, telling us that they say that a Christian choked her that day. In this case, telling us that they say that a Christian choked her that day, which forced her to stab him to death. We'll have more on that part of the story coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. I'll send it back to you guys.
We're going to take a turn now to an update in a years-long legal saga. A popular OnlyFans model accused of killing her boyfriend back in 2022. Now
I want to go over here to Brother Black's statement here. 4 years, not years long. 4 years long, nigga. Years consist of what? If you sitting here trying to talk about it like that, maybe about you said I'm trying to say 2 years. You're talking about years. All right, 2 years or so. This was double 2 years. This is 4 years. All right. Yeah, this was long enough for you to sit back and say, hey, man, hey, what the hell's going on back there? All right. You're like, well, we got her in a prison already. She's serving time. Yeah, but you need to get her legally in court, nigga. All right. So we can get the sentences pop off, the sentencing popping off. So y'all can't try to play this game. All right. That's what they just did. All right. Peep the move, man. All right. Now, like I said, publicly, it will provide more pressure if she's out there in the streets and she's chilling and having a good time in spots and stuff for murder. She's just outside. All right. But this is what they try to do to make a case to try to bring a young lady like her home quicker. You see what I'm saying? All right. Now it is, oh, well, she got 4 years time served. Well, you just give her 6, All right. What type of DA? What? Do you work for the people or do you work for that white woman and her family? All right. Right. Because the courts demand for murder. All right. They demand you get your black ass in a damn prison cell, dude, for at least 10 to 15 years. All right. Demand it, dude. All right. Ain't no question about it, but we can't cheat the system. You know how the justice system goes, but for you, all right, yeah, for her, the DA is literally acting like he worked for her. Shit, you work for the state. All right. I don't give a shit about what her parents said. All right. I don't care. Did her parents stop her from stabbing that man like that? No. All right, but his funky ass, her father was damn sure there for her the next day to have a drink with her, open in public, this murderer. All right. Yeah, that's why they had to put her in a prison. They had to put her in throw in a cell. They had no choice. All right. She wasn't even smart enough to stay from out. Ma'am, you can't go outside, ma'am. Shit. Something wrong with your brain? Mm-hmm. Her lawyer calling her, cussing her ass out. You can't go outside. All right. You just killed somebody. All right, she pleading and shit. Well, yeah, I'm young. I like to go out. All right, I told you she was 20 years old. All right, I'm young. I want you can't go outside. You just killed the man. Right. All right, they had to put her in a cage somewhere. All right, they had no choice. All right, but you look when she was able to do shit at her own goddamn right. Free right, nigga. All right. She was at the counter at a nigga bar, dude, the very next day. All right, you ain't shit. All right, you don't have no empathy for nothing, nigga. You ain't shit. Why does she deserve 6 years? Why? All right, come on, dude. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me that she's just this precious person. All right, well, she got a value for life. No, you don't. All right, no, you don't. You don't give a shit about nobody's life but your own. All right, yes, indeed. That is the definition of goddamn selfish, nigga. All right, no, a murderer. Huh? A murderer in plain sight at the bar. All right, chugging down the same stuff that got you there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. All right, horrible decision there in the courts, man. That wasn't justice. But as a matter of fact, it was a sweetheart deal that the DA gave to that girl. Sure did. Like they worked for her. They're supposed to work for the state. Yeah, but they making deals. All right. Well, they supposed to make deals. Not like that. All right. I don't know what that is. All right. You couldn't explain it to me. All right. Hold on. Fair use.
Get out of my face! Get out of my face! Get out of my face! You walking up here, what you gonna do? You better get out of my face. Put your goddamn hands on my red again. It's gonna be me. Your hands on my. Now I'm gonna get your shit walking up on me. You got me fucked up.
If you touch my grandson again, I'll beat your ass.
Touching my goddamn head. Oh, get your hands on my head.
If she touch my fucking grandson again, I'll beat her ass. Take me to jail. You heard what the fuck I said, nigga. Get out my face. I am gonna get out my face. I don't give a fuck what you did. If she touch him again, I'm gonna beat her motherfucking ass. Sir, I'm trying to get my face. Please get out my face. I'm still alive, but I'm trying to get the situation. If you touch him again, I'll fucking kill you. You understand that? He's back away. He's back away. If she touch him again, I'm gonna fuck her ass.
You don't put your hands on that man's grandchildren. You done messed up, man. Hold on. You messed up. All right. Didn't I tell you leave black people and I tell you? Didn't I tell you? All right. Yeah, he got them damn slippers on, them flip-flops. All right. Yeah, he's not. He got. Look. No, he got the gangsters on. All right. He ain't playing no Joe games here. He came to the water park. All right, to enjoy a good time with his grandkids. All right. He's not going to have any nonsense. He's old school, man. All right. You see the shades? Do you see the shades, nigga? All right. I'm just trying to help you understand. All right. The big hand on you. All right. Oh. They hold you back and you
If she touch him again, I'm gonna fuck her ass. Go that way. You lucky I ain't know that when I walked over y'all, slap the shit out of you.
Bitch, it only costs $0 and 0 cents to mind your motherfucking business.
God damn. Shit, that's a cheap price right there. All right, that's a hell of a bargain. All right, that's a bargain right there. You understand? That's called a bargain. All right, you couldn't get a better deal than that. All right. Yeah, how much? How much you say again? Damn. All right. Damn. Yeah, how much was that? All right. Yes, indeed. Let me read out here, Brother Black's clip here. All right. That's a hell of a, that's a hell of a bargain. All right. He says, and I didn't see this yet here, but I'm going to go ahead to look at it when I can. He didn't put the clip up there directly, but if he does have it, I'm going to go show it. He said, where is Megan Ku Klux Kelly or Matt Whiny Walsh to discuss crime and the lack of punishment with white privilege? Question mark. There it is. All right. Inked. All right. All right. Because they claim that this kind of thing doesn't happen. All right. Hold on 1 second. Try to make sure I got everything on my screen. All right. Yeah, because they got stuff popping up and stuff. Ain't they going to comment Or will they once again be quiet because it doesn't fit the race narrative? Yeah, they're going to get all the way quiet, Brother Black. They're going to get up underneath for something. All right? Yeah, ain't going to act like he don't hear nothing. All right? I got glaucoma, nigga. I got shit going on with me. All right? That's how he's going to move. All right? I got you. He said, I used to be with the military, nigga. Leave me alone. All right? You gonna pull one of them joints out their ass. All right? Look, man, I used to be with the military. Don't run up on me like that. All right? Right. Oh, whatever the hell that means. All right? Oh, man. That's what they're gonna pull on you. Anything in here to change that race narrative. All right. They don't want to talk about that, man. Get out of their face, man. All right. Now you're uncomfortable. Huh? Well, yeah, you don't eat fish sandwiches anymore. All right. Yes, indeed. Now, hold on, man. Morgan, hold on. He says, didn't know the world needed Morgan Freeman's blues album, but apparently we do. All right. What the hell is he? What you talking about, Brother Black? All right. One more time for Brother Black here. Morgan Freeman says that he feels a responsibility to keep blues music alive. His album, Morgan Freeman's Symphony Blues Experience, is out Friday. He got a new album coming? All right. No, he for real. What you talking about, Brother Black? All right. No, I'd like to hear some of this. All right. Shit, man, you'd be surprised, man. A lot of the folks in here connected here, a bunch of them there that do acting, all right, are connected to music. Mm-hmm. Shit, the one guy in there that play on Jason lyrics, can't think of his name here, the dark skinned one, the brother. All right, yeah, man, he makes rock and roll music. All right, yeah, I didn't know that shit until maybe about a year or two ago. All right, right. A lot of these guys do dabble in a little bit of music. Hold on here.
It is a responsibility that we've taken on. And the hope is that it, like everything else that catches on, takes root, as it were. You know, the blues is actually America's music. So it's incumbent upon us to water it, nurture it, keep it alive, keep it going. And so here we are with you for that purpose.
That's what's up, man. I hope it's successful. I hope it's one of the best things that hits the air, man. I hope you do some like Jamie Foxx type stuff, dude. Really, real tough. I hope you win. All right. Mm-hmm. Right. I mean that shit. All right. I mean that goddamn shit, man. If the music means something to you, I hope you win, bro. All right. You know you put your heart and soul into some shit. Yeah, I hope you get everything you figured you were supposed to get. All right. Because I feel that personally, that's what I feel like the life experience is. You want people to feel the music you created, all right, underneath the same statutes and principles of how you put it on for it to be good for you here, dude. I don't care if it's the beats, it's some of the, you said like I said, some of the instruments in there, all right, the different vocals in which he's putting down, all the above, man. You want people to feel that. Tariq Nasheed here, great musician, but he can also make documentaries well. All right. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Then the list goes on. All right. Shit, Brother Black messes with the music as well. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's go ahead and keep rolling. Mm-hmm. Fair use. Mm-hmm.
Our league is slowly more, when more money comes, less speaking up for stuff starts to happen. We were a league built on speaking up, protesting, talking about things that were wrong, not worrying about consequences of said actions, because actually we did things all together as a league. And let me remind you, it was about 75 to 80% Black woman league at this time when these things were going on. We spoke out about what was problematic.
Right.
And this was when not as many people were paying attention to the WNBA or even caring as much, but it didn't matter because we were going to say what we had to say. And if we pay attention, like I can bring this back to statistically in America, when you're listening, how many, the 92% Black women that did not vote for Trump, the 92%, it's not coincidental. In our league, in this league, in my mind, and this is how people need to look at it, if we have a league that was built on Black women, and we still have a league that is still majority Black women, if Black queer women are not excluding people from shit, then none of us are.
Absolutely.
Black queer women. Now these Black women have to be queer. All right, this is why I don't like putting cases of all these terms. I hear what you're saying here about the league. I want the WNBA's league in here to continue to be represented by y'all. And I want this so badly that I feel like it's hypocrisy for any of the males to be sitting around here talking about I'm declaring for the WNBA. All right, I don't want to see no LeBron James trash, y'all. All right, his big ass, all right, goddamn Batista looking Joker. All right, balling y'all over in the paint, manhandling young ladies and sisters. You understand? I don't want to see that. All right, for what? All right, all the cats talking about doing it, I think you're clowns, man. All right, yeah, like what is this? All right, have you lost so bad in life that, all right, you think you want to come over here to punish the women? All right, that's all this is, dude. All right, and it also calls a bunch of these niggas bluff. All right, it does. For the people who sat around for years, here's the good and bad. All right, here's the other side. For the niggas that sat around here for years, is kind of sitting around playing like you don't see shit. All right, those people are forced to speak up clearer than ever. All right, so I'm happy on its effect of that. All right, because we can call a spade from every direction, and a nigga can't sit here and try to go ahead to play devil's advocate with everything. If this is what you want down in one lane, then you got to say you approve it everywhere. All right, that's the bad part. All right, that's why I say you don't play that game at all. All right, now don't start. Because if you do, it's gonna be on a bad end of a stick here. All right, where Brock Lesnar. All right, Brock Lesnar. All right, has a long blonde wig on. All right, and guess what? He's getting 42 a night. All right, with 32 rebounds a night. All right, I'm talking about some ridiculous shit. All right, you trifling. All right, over the top, nigga. All right, some of the most biggest piece of garbage you've ever seen. All right. Okay, slam the remote at the TV type shit. All right, that type of shit. You know what? That's it, man. All right, the moment they announce his name and you see his shoulders come out there. All right, hold on one.
Then none of us are, or what we can do. Let's have separate but equal. Then let's have two separate leagues. Let's have leagues that are people are accepting of everyone. And then let's have another league where y'all want it a certain way and you want okay.
Wear dresses. You can churn butter when you're done.
I can't.
I think I'm gonna go to the Black Queer League. Honestly, I hope there's a spot for me. Thank you.
Look, man, you guys are not going to go back in here. All right, we're not going to reverse any circumstances that have already played out. Touche. But I say now we here, and you got a big stinking ass nigga like Ernest Cantor standing at the door. And they know he wrong. All right? No, but due to them saying that you're handing out samples and this is all equal, hold on, you got to accept it. All right? You're looking at the nigga. Shoulders all wide and shit. Hey, you can't discriminate. He said he won't come in and hoop. Yeah, Ernest Cantor said he wanted a jersey. He declared for the draft. What? You can't discriminate. What you gonna do? Don't look at me. What you gonna do? All right. Ernest Cantor is at the door. You understand? He's got a wig on. All right. And he's demanding that y'all hand him a jersey. All right. No, what you gonna do? All right. No, everybody's Big Willie when it's time, dude. I ain't trying to know. Everybody's Big Willie. All right. No, I heard you. All right. Yeah, goddamn niggas ain't shit. No, I heard you. All right. I was listening. All right. Yeah, let me go ahead and tell you one damn thing here. All right. What are you gonna do? All right. Yeah, I know you got all the smoke in the world for my black ass. I get it. All right. But Ernest Cantor is out front. Yeah. Yeah. He want to know what it do. All right. I ain't got no answers for him. All right. Right. It ain't got nothing to do with me, right? All right. But you might. You see what I'm saying? All right. Even the women's commissioner held off on that question. You seen that shit? All right, WNBA commissioner, she came out. Yeah, we'll answer this question later on this week. I bet you will. All right. Oh, you bet your ass you will. All right, because you damn sure ain't got nothing to say right now. All right, not a word. All right, not a peep. All right, she ain't gonna act like I told y'all stop effing around. All right, you putting these t-shirts on at the game. All right, doing all this extra poking. All right, and with what some of the monsters do out here, Halls, is calculated. They find a way to move on them scales here, dude. All right, in order to figure themselves, and they found the perfect angle to get your attention. All right, now the consequences for these things in here are going to be irrefutable. Because if you switch this to an angle as if you're going to ignore Ernest Cantor and these other folks where you just kick the contradiction down the line. All right. Yeah, we can call bullshit openly. All right. No, you cool with some of this shit to where as though it's beneficial for you. All right. Yeah, when we really start this equality thing. All right. Yeah, it gets too heavy to handle. All right. Now all of a sudden, this is overwhelming, huh? All right. When you're sharing your locker room with a bunch of biological men, all right, that you know if when they went to go play in the NBA, they would be goddamn third tier, if best, nigga. All right. And they're coming in your league, dominating. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that will chap your ass. That'll make you want to stop playing, goddamn. All right. When you know this half-rate nigga, all right. All right. It's bottom tier nigga. All right. It's coming in here and getting 45 and 45 and 18 a night, nigga. All right. Guaranteed. All right. Yeah, that'll piss you off. You understand? No, you cuss a bitch out. All right. Guaranteed 40, nigga. All right. Guaranteed. All right. Yeah, you be mad as hell. All right. Shit. You been shooting all these shots in the gym. All right. Here come his big stinking ass coming in here. All right. Right. Elbowing niggas and shit. All right. You done cleared 3-4 women out the paint. The whole team and dunked on you. All right. You all here all strong and shit. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. And dunked on you. All right. Wig coming loose, coming down the court. All right. Goddamn lace front sliding off. All right. She's been sweating and shit. All right. You got the hit lace front sliding off from the headband and shit. Yeah. Sprinting back down court. Yeah. All right. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What I'm talking about, yeah, sneaking, smacking ass cheeks and shit. All right. That's good play. That's a good play. Yeah. Squeezing ass and shit. Mm-hmm. Palm your little butt cheeks. Yeah. That's a good run. That's a good run. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. That's my question. All right, get me on this damn screen. What are you gonna do when Ernest Cantor shows up to the door demanding entry and equal rights? What are you gonna do? No, you gotta let the nigga in. Nope, can't discriminate. No. You have to let him in. All right? What are you gonna do? All right? That's what I'm asking. All right? It's about to get all the way real out here. Everybody keep playing. No, you're playing. Huh? Yeah, y'all thought y'all had a move in here. You can stack up all these damn letters like a damn peacock and shit, trying to scare the shit out of somebody. Every time you turn around, the white man in the dress keeps biting your ass. All right? Everywhere you look. All right? I ain't saying this right, dude. He all in your damn locker rooms and shit. At the spa with you. All right? No, you can't have a moment. All right? Well, I think everybody equally should be able to get something. All right? They're at the door to get their portion of what you got. All right? They right there in a pair of high heels and a wig on. All right? Yeah. And they're there to play ball, Halls. They want to hoop with you. All right? Nope, you can't discriminate. All right? No. All right? Equal rights. Fair treatment. No. Fair treatment. All right? Ernest Cantor's at the door. All right? I think y'all gonna get out of this. No, you ain't. All right. You think it's been a couple of days, so it'll just be quiet. Nope. All right. We all watching. All right. I'm looking too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because y'all done cooked yourself here on this one. Mm-hmm. We all sitting, every man is sitting around in here paying attention. All right. Yeah, even if they ain't said nothing to you, what you gonna do? All right, because y'all can sit here for our case and, well, that's wrong. Did you see what just happened? Yeah, we did. All right, there's a big ass Brock Lesnar looking dude from France, right? All right, and they've been trying to get him transferred into the WNBA. All right, thrown into the draft. That's where it started at. All right. Next thing you know, you looked up. Then it was Ernest Cantor. Now some little light-skinned, bald-headed dude, a politician. All right, it's a couple cats. All right. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. So because of that, you've gotten what you've gotten. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, I do want to point to some of it here. His name is Royce White. All right. That's what his name is. And he's already posed with a wig on. All right. And like I told y'all already, how do you get your league destroyed, ladies? How does that happen? Well, all right, you can go ahead to send Gabby Williams in there. All right, and she'll do you a favor. All right, let's go listen to Gabby, man. Because all y'all young ladies right now playing in the WNBA need to be firm, all right, about you not letting biological men in there. Because if you do, your league is done. You're going to be seeing women getting pregnant by other players and shit. You're going to have all types of bullshit. All right? Yeah. Yeah, getting pregnant and shit. All right? Now, what do you think going to happen? All right? We sharing a locker room together. All right? Come on now. It's going to get real messy real quick. Hold on here.
I think it's trans rights now is our new battle. That's what I think I was saying, that like the battles have changed. Oh, yes. You know, like our intentions been the same, but now the environment has changed. We see trans people's rights being, you know, stripped away from them. There's a lot of discourse around trans athletes and what they can compete in. I would welcome a trans athlete on my team or against my team anytime. I don't think it's a problem in the world. It's just another way to kind of attack trans people. You know, we've seen players like Lasia Clarendon who stepped into that forefront and have been brave enough and courageous enough to kind of step up. So I guess that's the next battle that we have to fight as athletes. I think it's trans rights.
This has been the one piece and representation that I've seen recently. All right. And we'll just let that sit. All right. Not my opinion, hers. All right. But she's a part of the league. And if she is the person that's going to sit here to speak for the majority of the people, you're in trouble. All right. No, this guy right here is at the door, y'all. Oh, him. All right. Hold on.
The 2027.
All right. I don't know if it's a joke here. It's not really a good one.
Join me.
All right. But it makes for an interesting conversation because what you going to do when he show up?
Well, it's official. I just declared for the 2027 WNBA draft in April. Join me in this journey.
When is Cantor Freedom decided he's going to throw his hat into the WNBA?
The WNBA does not ban men who identify as women right now from playing in the league.
He would dominate the WNBA without batting an eyelash.
The number one prospect in the history of the WNBA.
All right. So if anybody think I'm bull jobbing, I wasn't. All right. No, he declared. Now, whether they're going to let this big, tall, stinking joke in here, all right, I don't know. But there it is right there. Here's his damn, signature. All right. Just in case y'all want raw paperwork. There it is. All right. No, he ain't bull jobbing. I'm curious to see what the commissioner is going to say. All right, this week. I would tell you Wednesday. I don't know when they're going to speak up. It could be tomorrow, but I'm interested, all right, widely, all right, on what the commissioner's thoughts is behind this. All right, sure. All right, I want to ask her. All right, you understand? Yeah, because that's what matters, right? All right, no, the rules. You understand? All right. So I'll get back with you when I got that piece right there. Until then, we can just sit in suspense, man. All right. And just think about what you're going to do. Huh? When Ernest Cantor is posting you up down low. Huh? Yeah, that post up move. All right. No, when he's going down low and he's getting, no, he's getting 25 to 27 rebounds a game. All right, easy. All right, easy, Halls. All right, you understand? What you gonna do? All right. They said 3 scam Africans in Rock Hill, South Carolina, caught trying to burn down their own store for insurance money. I thought they said that we work hard, nigga. Well, not hard enough. All right. What's going on over here? All right. Somebody get a flashlight over here. Get that police flashlight. Let's see what's going on back here. They caught 3 jokers in here trying to break the law. All right. No, a better life, dude, is what you are going to go ahead to give yourself. That can be anywhere in the world, baby. All right. Anywhere. All right. Yes. Even in Africa, even in the cases of the continents in the Caribbean, you can have a good life there. All right. It ain't impossible. All right. Because people are doing it. You understand? Real talk. Anyhow, fair use. Let me go ahead and get to this.
Camp North End are now facing felony arson charges. They're accused of burning down the old location in Rock Hill nearly 2 years ago.
Yes, a twist to a story that many didn't see coming here. WCNC Charlotte's Bria Smith is live in Rock Hill with the very latest. Bria.
Yeah, Colin and Vanessa. Well, all three brothers did appear in court early this morning, and the judge did grant them each with a $15,000 bond. Now, Lubika Manzanza and Maimona Lutwangu are all charged with arson, and we were there early this morning when they did head out of jail and out of court this morning. Now, according to investigators, this is the location that did catch fire those 2 years ago. I'm going to step out of frame so you all can take a look here. You can clearly see that there are some boards here and obviously surveillance cameras. Now, after the fire, the brothers did end up moving their restaurant to Camp North End, where the market did reopen as a rebrand of another store the family owned in the area. Now, the cause of the fire does remain under investigation for several years, but the warrant does reveal the fire was started in a kitchen trash can. It also concludes that surveillance footage and bank records did help lead to their arrest. Investigators say the surveillance footage ultimately revealed the three brothers leaving the building together the night of the fire, while smoke was seen on that surveillance.
So there's no more open lane to catch you red-handed with your pants down. All right. Then smoke coming from the damn building as all of you exit, and them showing you lighting up, trash can on fire. Now, y'all not too competent, man. All right. What's your own video footage? All right. No, I guess you thought this would all melt and go away too. You understand, for a lot of this video footage now, it's connected to the server and all right, and to clouds and things like that. So there are plenty of ways to recover your shit. All right, dipshits. All right, they thinking all the memory and everything just is connected to the damn cameras here. Once the cameras are destroyed, then everything else. No, that's not how it works. All right, not anymore, it don't. All right, shit. Ain't nobody got a VHS player back there with your little ashy ass. All right. Once the tape going, that's all the evidence. All right. Hey, this is all sophisticated internet type of shit here when you see people getting cameras installed now. Very modified. All right. Why you can look at shit on your cell phone when you go ahead to leave. They got apps and shit connected to this egghead nigga. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, you so dumb you let these fucks get you on tape. All right. Yeah. You're that stupid. They got the whole crime right there. All right. You think if we wait a couple years, ain't nobody gonna turn around and look at you. All right. It's what I mean by non-justice. Anytime you letting that family sit back and continue to make money years later. All right. They're capable of all kinds of
tape. Now, the three brothers did walk out of jail again, like we mentioned earlier this afternoon.
You talking about the family business. Yeah, and something else. So they went to use the extra insurance and fraud money, all right, to expand one of the businesses that they already had. All right. Oh, thank you.
And they are still presumed as innocent until proven guilty.
Shit. Cameras pointed at you.
For now, live in Rock Hill, Bria Smith, WCNC.
Right, shit, they're still innocent until nigga. Look, man, y'all need to hurry up. All right, before they make any more money, nigga. All right. You need to hurry up. All right. Somebody call Tom Homan, nigga. All right. I ain't for it. You ain't be over here doing dirt. You want to be over here, you're going to walk that chalk line. All right. Yes, indeed. No problem. Okay, you make a little bit of money. All right, whatever. All right. But you damn sure going to walk that chalk line. All right. We ain't going to hear it. All right. I don't want to hear a damn thing. All right, hold on. What we got in here? Stephanie Cuttings. All right. Now, Florida allows George Zimmerman to murder. Hold on. Let me go back in here. All right. No, I got something else to read to you. because we got something coming in from the Hill. This is important because this is a valid source of information. Just want to read his quotes. Let's see if we can zoom in some. All right, about right here. Okay, it's from Brother Black here. He says, so Florida allows George Zimmerman to murder children and a white woman, a model, to kill her boyfriend. But Attorney General is ignoring serious issues to grandstand for a WNBA player. Damn. Stupid people are assuming. All right, amusing. Excuse me. Stupid people are amusing. Stupid people with power are dangerous. All right. No, he always got a solid statement. Let me speak this right here one more time. All right, hold on. Stupid people, all right, are amusing. All right. Stupid people with power are dangerous. You're absolutely right. And this is what the Hill is saying down here 11 hours ago. It says Florida AG threatens charges after Stephanie Cunningham is fouled in WNBA game. Nigga, eat wood. All right? Yeah, bitch ass. Eat wood, dude. All right? Yeah, this is why you're turning the WNBA into a goddamn joke, man. You are. It's just sick, man. Look, Caitlin Clark ain't got no damn dribble or defense, no real basketball moves. She don't. The stiff arm is not an offensive basketball move, nigga. It's just an offensive foul. All right? That's all it is. Yeah, the moment I got to sit and run full speed, nigga, one hand on the basketball, one on your chest. All right? No, I'm out of moves. All right? I can't dribble. Stop comparing her to Steph Curry and Trae Young and all. They can dribble. All right? I've seen Steph Curry dribble a nigga Chris Paul so bad he made him fall on his ass. All dribbling. All right? Right. Don't tell me nothing about ball handles, dude. She's trash. All right? I seen that garbage against goddamn, what's her name? Asia Wilson. And it was horrible. All right? You play it in slow motion, you can play it in whatever. It's trash, dude. All right? Yes, indeed. They were talking about they missed a call on a foul, dude. No, you missed the circumstances of a desperate joker in his squealing, pressure closed in. All right? Yes. Ball went up in the air. Just a complete panic, man. All right? Yeah. Ball went up in the air.
Imposed upon us to defend themselves in an age of moral outrage. The state Rawuncuttruth said this. Don't blame us. You tell the chiefs we want 200 of your people, and the chiefs sell them to us and we take them. So don't blame us. We haven't committed any crime. They were saying that the Africans were their business partners. Now, the archives tell us something else. The documents in the archives speak about an age of terror, in which Europeans highly armed with the latest military technology, the guns and the cannons, a militarized culture arriving in West Africa and unleashing terror across the West African space. And these are small African governments confronting the strongest military complex the world has ever seen. So they want you to imagine a gunman coming into your house and said, listen, we're going to rape your wife or we're going to rape your daughter. You choose, but we're going to rape one of them. It's your decision. If you don't choose, we will rape them both. And the history will say, well, you might just sell it in daughter. The history is written from the gunman's perspective. Now, write that story from the wife's perspective, from the daughter's perspective. Because what the story will show is that after the man made a decision, he went mad. He now is psychologically destroyed. The wife is destroyed. The daughter will never survive it. And here is a family that is now broken, shattered, psychologically unfit to live. Write that history. The archives are filled with the information to rewrite that story. And that's not what we're now doing. We are now rewriting 300 years of Eurocentric interpretation of what happened in West Africa. What happened? What really happened? There are always corrupt people in every space. And the same way there are corrupt people now who allow those drugs to come in, there were corrupt people also in Africa who victimized their own people for personal gain. But they were always in a minority.
Yeah, we'll keep rolling. Yeah, I don't really, maybe I missed something there. All right. I do understand the story he's telling. I don't have any cases where I disagree or where I don't necessarily have any, what you call it. All right. No, anything to add. All right. I'm not really, I understand what story he's sitting there trying to tell here and what narrative he's trying to go ahead to kick there. All right. And it's just different then, of course, I guess. Mm-hmm. No, if I knew what angle he was trying to ride to, I would be able to articulate. But because I don't, I'm just going to leave it there. Mm-hmm. No, I'm a pretty simplified person when it comes to certain things. Mm-hmm. No, I know myself. Mm-hmm. If you didn't get certain parts that you might not understand, I didn't either. But for what I did, all right, no, it was a message here of families being broken due to certain things in history, 300 years and something of history being rewritten. And yeah, all right, yeah, I'm kind of lost. All right, and one piece I get it, and it's just like, all right, okay, more power to you, much love. All right, no, that's my honest reaction. Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, I don't have time to let's get to this. All right. Fair use. Now, I recognize the young lady to my right. She was a guest there on Roland Martin's program. The lady to your left is the one and only Angela Rye. All right. Last night's broadcast made me think about the conversation between Angela Rye and Ethany. I hope I'm saying this right. Where Ashley says that the first black president locked black staffers out of the room when his administration was discussing the response they would have to Mike Brown's death. Damn. And y'all niggas waited this long to tell us this shit? All right. This is what I mean, man. All right. No, niggas that come to you on their knees with all the information that you need, nigga, when it's too late. All right. No, when you can't really act on that shit, you just gotta store it as a mental note, man. The way I feel about this with people holding information, it puts you on the Omarosa field, nigga. All right. Yeah, I knew you gonna say something effed up about Trump when he had John Kelly throw your ass out here like some mutt dog. All right. Yeah, I know you got something bad to say about him. Of course you do. All right. Yeah, well, what is it worth? All right. You know, when you're that goddamn late. All right. She didn't come to people before you started voting and all that other shit. Hey, look, he's a low down racist piece of shit. Look, man, leave him alone. This nigga ain't right. He farted in my catfish, nigga. He ain't right. All right. Yes. She didn't do that. All right. You waited until John Kelly's boo. All right. Touched your ass. All right. No, as they removed you. All right. It said she went kicking and screaming. All right. That's the word. All right. That's the word on the street. All right, said she went kicking and screaming. All right, yeah, I don't really give a shit about your gripe, Paul. All right, right. After some shit like that happened to you. All right, yeah, because you was good with it as long as you could sit right there. All right, no, as long as they let you in the room. All right, you cool. All right, you just forgot to tell us some shit like that. Hold on here. All right, that's pretty convenient upon you. All right, hold on here. Fair use.
And the argument was when Jay Inslee was governor, black folks were getting 0.001% of the contracts in Washington State. Progressive governor, Democratic Party. What is the excuse? So what are you hearing are the excuses, sis, inside the party?
Well, I mean, I think we have to challenge the party and crank up the heat to get the excuse or whatever I would say the explanation for why there's not a more robust investment. I mean, I think it gets back to the point we've been trying to make since 2024, which is you have to trust Black people with Black people. Yeah. I mean, I've worked in the Black White House and, when Michael Brown was dying and there was an entire meeting about what we should do to address the death of Black men at the hands of police officers, and Black staff had to fight to get into that actual meeting to weigh in on actual issues that relate to our community. And so
why? Because you niggas are so used to kissing ass and going with the flow and not saying nothing so you can get in the cocktail party. All right? Now you got these damn pansies and these dirtbags in here actually believing here, Halls, all right, that the words in which they use against you define all the Black people around, so they don't necessarily need your opinion. And that's bad, dude. All right, especially when you've been invited in a space here for your intellect on Black people. All right, Mike Brown's situation was a very important part there for you folks to be inside of. And the fact that they were locking the door on you, yeah, that says everything.
So I think that is really the larger problem, which is that we're not brought to the table to share in the power and the resources of this particular party that rides on our back. Why that is I've not seen an explanation to that. I mean, I have my own thoughts. I think it is, I think it's a bit of greed. I think it's a bit of people lining their pockets. I think it's a bit of disrespect. I think it's a bit of disregard for Black people. But I also think the other thing is that Black people are the smartest, biggest investment when you think about it. So if you invest $1 in the Black community,
first of all, always.
Yes, we're going to have it's going to multiply 5 times.
Yeah, we're so smart in these cases that they didn't even let you come in the room, baby. All right. Yeah, you said you had to fight to get in. All right. It was like we don't know what point you're trying to make. All right. We know where we stand at here for these cases, but our cases is how can you be so willfully ignorant where some of the most valuable information that could be shared there amongst Black people gets delivered way down the bush. I'm talking about damn near 10 years or some whatever the case here later here. All right. Yeah, how does it get delivered that far? All right, down the pipeline where you don't come in here to address stuff. All right. That was the Mike Brown situation, possibly years, I say 12 years, whatever the case is, further down the line, even later. All right. I never knew that Black folks were barred out of that, dude. That's the most shocking thing there to me here. Is that you got an issue that addresses us, and you got President Obama in there, and like you guys should be the leaders in the front of that room, in the boarding room, to be talked to first. All right, and that goes to show you that he never actually planned on fixing, addressing, straightening out the problem there at all. Yeah, I don't want to hear directly from Black folks, and I got a Black staff. Yeah. Or should I say a diverse staff at that time? Let me say that. That would be more proper context. Yeah. So, I mean, and something similar to the case, you can say, shit, hell, you can say George Bush Jr. had a diverse staff, and that would be politically correct. Because he did. All right. Yeah. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Nikki Haley pretended that she isn't an Indian trying to pass as Anglo and is rich. Hold on. Her middle name is Nikki. Her first name is Namarata or something like that. It is easy something to pronounce, but impossible to pass off as Anglo. All right, I see what he's saying. And like so many others, is still hiding from it. Yeah, until them white folks ran up on it and what was that, Chick-fil-A? All right, and told her to concede to Donald Trump. She ain't gonna win. I remember that shit. All right, yeah, what your whole hey heifer, what your whole knowing for? All right. Them white folks is cold, man. Hey, ice cold. All right. She got a little bit of pride. She's trying to hold on with the little bit of vote that she had. I remember this shit. It's on film, nigga. All right. They was having a little peaceful, nice little conversation with her. All right. It just came out of nowhere. Hey, man, why don't you just give it up, man? All right. I mean, you're not going to win. You know? Like, damn, dude. All right. So I remember about that goddamn situation. All right. Yeah, it got ugly. All right. Now her facial expression changed real quick. She went from smiling, dude, all right, to looking like she wanted to get the hell out of there. All right. Yeah, it's like, ma'am, you're not gonna win. All right. Yeah. All right. Why don't you just endorse Trump and give it up? All right. And it was like 3 white men there and a Chick-fil-A. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah. No, that was food for the soul right there. All right. And they had her skinning and grinning. All right. Yeah. All right, come on, man. All right. Now let's go on over here to a clear-cut case of white supremacy here.
Supremacy is an issue in this country.
Does white supremacy cause black people to kill their own at a larger disproportional rate?
So first of all, what you're saying is really racist.
Stats are not racist.
Statistics are racist. We know full well that in the 1960s, white cops would arrest black men for breathing the same air as them. They didn't even pretend not to believe in white supremacy. And do you think that civil rights got passed and then all of these white cops decided that day that they're not racist anymore? Of course they didn't. What they did do is they got promoted. They became the police chiefs in the 80s and 90s. And the thing about law enforcement officers is that they only find crime where they look for it. And they look for it extra in black communities. There's a long history in our country of police officers arresting black men for crimes they didn't commit. And then those are the statistics that are reported. Look at all of this crime in the black community. Those statistics are then used to increase the police budget in black communities. Suddenly that police department has like 10 Dodge Chargers and military gear, and they just stop every car that drives by. They figure if they just search every vehicle, they're bound to find something. And if they don't find something, they'll just put something in there. Meanwhile, the small town down the road that's 97% white is so safe, people don't even lock their doors. But what actually are the crime rates in that small town? Who knows? They don't report their stats. Often those small towns will be like, we don't have the manpower to compile our statistics, so we just don't do it. To actually figure out the crime rates in small towns, you have to compile it yourself. You have to go through and look at news reports and figure out how many violent crimes actually happened in a year, and then divide it by the population of that town to figure out how much crime is there. And what you find when you do that is that these small, low-income white communities have just as high a crime rates as the inner cities. And it's not just a disparity in the way that crimes are investigated. You also have biases in the court. It is much harder to get a jury to convict a white person of a violent offense. Study after study has shown.
Oh, this has emphasis to my point in that damn 6 years that girl got today. No, and I am all for people coming in here to tell on their people. All right. Yeah, I got an open platform for this. Come on in here. All right. Well, you gonna tell the truth? All right, yeah, you come in here. All right. No, until it gets funky. All right. Hold on here. All right. So far, he's doing all right.
That you need a larger burden of proof to convict a white person of a crime. And that means often a white person who commits a violent crime can just say, I was defending myself. I was scared for my life. And people just believe them. And so people that look like me are often given a plea deal. They plead guilty to a lesser crime. And so that violent federal crime, it gets thrown out. So the crime statistics that you reported are only the crimes that are investigated, that an arrest is made, that they are charged, that they go to trial, and they're found guilty.
You're doing okay here. And let me add this. We don't have the Michael Myers like niggas in our neighborhood or Jeffrey Dahmer's. All right. We don't produce Timothy McVeigh's nigga in the black community. All right. No, we don't. All right. The Columbine shooter, all right, does not have a Matrix jacket on. All right. No, in our goddamn community. All right. Getting ready to mow. That nigga wouldn't make it halfway down the block, dude, before somebody cracked his goddamn head open. All right? You understand me? No, black people don't play that shit. All right? You ain't got to worry. All right? Before this half-retarded nigga can lift his gun up, man, somebody's going to be on your ass, nigga. All right? Right. You folks got kids and shit. You understand? All right. No, it's gonna be something brutal here. We don't have those type of infractions in our damn community. All right. No, we don't. All right. You're a damn lie. All right. I'm talking about on a repeated basis every time you turn around. All right. Yeah, it's some joker in here with all the friends in the world telling you they ain't got no friends. All right. Shit, the goddamn Columbine shooters had 6 goddamn friends. All right? Shit, in the words of Chris Rock, nigga, I ain't have 6 friends in high school, nigga. All right? I don't have 6 friends now. All right? Hell you talking about? He said, nobody would play with me. All right? Right. You need to lost your damn mind. All right? We don't have strange characters like that in our community. All right. If a nigga ain't living right, all right. Trust me, there's a Karen, there's a nosy ass old lady. There's somebody's been staring at your ass anyway. All right. You ain't doing nothing slick. All right. Big ass London fog jacket. big ass London fog jacket with all the guns in the world. All right, walk around like the nigga off of I'm gonna get you, sucker. All right, right. No, we don't play that shit around here, man. All right, you know what are you doing? First of all, what are you doing, nigga? All right, shit.
And every step of that process involves racism. And so, yes, crime statistics are racist. And for the love of humanity, can grown men stop going to college campuses to debate young people, barely adults, who are not prepared for the debate? Because it would be completely unfair for me to prepare for weeks for a debate, then go to a college campus and debate a bunch of 20-year-olds who had 0 time to prepare. That's not a debate, it's a trap.
White supremacy is an issue in this country.
Does white supremacy...
Yeah, crazy, man. All right, crazy as cat shit. All right, I told you the worst thing here. No, from catching the shooter, because the one shooter, he's a coward-ass joker. You seen him. This nigga was mowing people down in their goddamn cars, nigga. All right, the dude from the In-N-Out Burger, the most recent one. All right, yeah. And the moment that man pulled his 38 out and started letting off rounds, his bitch ass got right up out of there. All right, he was a coward, dude. As long as he could hit up defenseless people, he was fine. He was calm and collect. All right, the smallest amount of smoke, this nigga had a whole AR-15. All right, come on, what are you running for? All right, yeah, you good at shooting somebody who ain't gonna shoot back the moment the bullets is coming. All right, yeah, he's ducking tail behind dumpsters and shit and running. All right, you're a coward. All right, slam like that. This nigga shooting in the damn drive-through window. The gun jams the handgun, so he goes get the AR. All right, no, I'm talking about trying to kill as many people as he can. All right, I'll be careful, man. All right, in that case, there, in that instance, that dude was actually a hero because he was going to try to go ahead to slaughter and kill as many people as he could. All right, that was his agenda. All right, it's the type of folks y'all keep reproducing. All right, and they got manifestos and all of this bullshit, dude. That's a common thing now. All right, and it's sick, dude. I told you it's a sickness and an illness, dude, to be walking around here like that, dude. All right, somebody telling you no matter what here, in all cases, I'm talking about from your parents, to watch those Negroes no matter what. All right, I don't care if it's a parent, rather that they you're cool with them like that. You're actually being able to spend time. They're barely around you. All right, at one of these abuse cases, whatever it is. All right, but in those constructions, you consistently hear, hey, no matter what, you better keep an eye out for those Negroes. You've been told this your whole life here, Halls. All right, and for them kids, man, that you usually watch like that, the age of 7, all right, or the age where they're able to hold something, dude, and walk around, they're marching their asses in the woods to go kill something. All right, what the hell do you think that's going to reproduce? All right, no, the Christmas photos, as I said, past the eggnog, past the bullets. All right, yes. All right, all of this shit that people go sit here and look, take a double take at and look away. Do I wish in black society we were more militant to those cases of taking our youngins in the woods and teach them how to use firearms? Hell yeah. All right, I want my people ready. All right, it was shit how little you are. All right, I want you prepared and ready. You understand? All right, that's better than the what you call it here, dude, the alternative. All right, a whole lot better. All right, but for the cases of where it has connected itself permanently through white society, all right, I can speak for me and so many other people in America here, and in its statistics, it's dangerous, dude. All right, it just is. All right, because when you have something so sick and foul, dude, all right, that these folks couldn't try to maintain or control it if they wanted to. All right. They can't. Cal Rittenhouse situation shows that. All right. Yeah. They were sitting here protesting just about somebody being shot down and gunned in Kenosha. And here comes this joker. All right. No, you ain't got no control over nothing to save face anything, dude. All right. And they have to limit the count of how often that they go ahead to report mass shooters to you to the levels of counting at least 3 or more. All right. Yes. For them to call that a mass shooting. All right. No, you think about that. All right. Trash, dude. All right. Complete garbage. And when they sit here and start talking to you about crime, all right, remember, we're not on the side of that field. I don't give a damn how much they try to amplify little small tit for tat bullshit. Them guys sitting there shooting that in the hood at each other, quote unquote, know each other, nigga. That's the difference. All right, they actually know each other personally. All right, you crab cake niggas, you ain't sitting in here switching no narrative. All right, yeah, for your little loose brain, thrown off kids you got sending out here. All right, slaughtering people. All right, yeah, I ain't got no warm heart for that. All right, understand, man, when there's a threat, you're in danger, and the government ain't got no control over shit, man. They don't. They've sat here and incentivized some of these kids that you don't have to obey shit, nigga. All right, not even me. All right, there are no rules for you. All right, yes, indeed. All right, how do you think something like that is created, dude? All right. Yes, as I said, and I meant it. The moment they're old enough to walk around and grip to hold something, they're marching their ass in the woods to go kill something. All right? No, and that is something consistent in their damn community. All right? Talking about these little thrown off kids. All right? Shit. Watch the little loner ones too, little black children. Watch them little loners. All right? You have to remember I said that. Watch them. All right, them little exiled ones. All right, yeah. It'd be the most dangerous folks there on the planet because understand, I told y'all one more again. All right, the black community is where people drop off their no goods and abandoned children and exiled kids. All right, your Kid Rock shows up at your door learning hip hop and shit. All right, sleeping on niggas' couches and shit. He ain't gotta sleep on your couch. You got more money than everybody in the fucking room. All right. Yeah, he shows up to your house. All right, so he can get in the studio. All right. Remember, for Detroit, he was a rapper, dude. For all this old American badass bullshit and Confederate flags and all, yeah, he was a rapper. All right, remember that. No, you looking at the version of Kid Rock now. Go do your history check. Yeah, he was around some black folks at one point in his time, dating black women. All right. Yeah. All right. Sleeping in the studio. All right. Yes, indeed. These are stories that we hear, at least. But for its history, I told you here on his face here. All right. And I do mean this. Black folks have collected a good deal here of other people's loners, dude. All right. We have for the same reasons. No, because we actually don't discriminate on people. We don't be on a whole lot of bullshit. We're not judging folks. We do keep an open mind here underneath of the circumstances of trying to respect other people's cultures. We do. All right. I'm talking naturally, Hoss. All right. We only go ahead where you see these extras here with us when it has to be like that. All right. Most time we don't mind getting our hands dirty because we used to the bullshit. All right. He said it's all good until it ain't. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. He said we finally caught one of the racist something culprits on camera. You're living foul, man. Is there a dead body in there? There's trash everywhere. All right. Hold on, sir. Got nerve to be racist and you living like that? All right. Now, is Master Splinter down there, nigga? All right. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. What is this wet shit in the middle of the floor? All right. That's what I told you these trolls on the internet be living like. Didn't I tell you? All right, look at this. What's this wet shit on the floor? Is that shit? Is this shit? Is this chili shit? All right, you got sneakers and old trash bags and put cold beers on the floor. All right, you ain't.
I'll take you. Breaking your phone.
I dare you come near me, I'll beat the fuck out of you as big as you want.
I want to call it that. How about you shut
Go
up?
ahead. Good. You put your hands on me.
Out of my room.
Mom's definitely gonna see it. She don't know. She don't know how bad this
Get out
is.
of my room.
God damn, dude. Yeah, man, might be a body underneath the furniture, nigga. Look at all that trash in there.
This is a 25-year-old man. Look at this. 25.
Broken.
No, it ain't. I guarantee you don't touch it. Guarantee
You're
I
not
put
posted on
I am.
You have me in that video.
Yes. This is a 25-year-old man.
Get out of my room.
25. Look at the food. Look at the bottle. 25. And he can't even pick up a trash bag. Look at the food. That's why we have rats. I'm giving it to the landlord. I'll take it.
Damn, dude. She's getting you out of there, Hoss. All right. No, your back stink, nigga. I don't want to hear another word. All right. I can smell it through the screen, nigga. All right. You ain't living right. All right. You ain't got to do your living space like that. Look at this shit. All right. Yeah. He's just in the chair and shit, getting bigger and shit. All right. Damn. Look, man. Poor chair. All right. Yeah. He's in there. You got me on camera. You got me on social media. Look at him. There you go right there, y'all. There he is. All right. He all online and shit. You need to wash your back, y'all. All right. He's stinking in there. All right. Yeah. Somebody needs to say something. You need to wear a shirt at all times, nigga. All right. Yeah. That part. Mm-hmm. You get you a wet rag, nigga, and get in there. All right. Talking about your back, nigga. All right. This is trifling. All right. No human being lives like this. All right. Well, do you just roll over and lay in the trash? All right. Wrap yourself in the piece of the garbage bag, nigga, for a comforter. All right. This is trifling, man. All right.
She don't know.
Look at this shit.
She don't know how bad this is.
Talking about get out of here.
This is a 25-year-old man. Look at this.
Oh, look at all that shit over here. Look at all that shit up underneath here. Look at it. Look.
25.
Look at all that shit. Look, 25 years old. Look at you. All right. I ain't trying to make a lot of noise so you get out of there. He trying to make a lot of noise. All right. Nah, nigga. Thank you, ma'am. All right, for getting the camera right up underneath of there. All right, he trying to tuck and hide trash underneath the computer joint. He's just filthy. All right. Yeah, he eating Butterfingers and shit. All right, and then taking a wrapper and putting it up underneath the joint. All right, look at all this trash, man. All right. No, you're filthy. All right. Your fingers stink, nigga. All right.
25.
Broken.
No, it ain't. I guarantee you don't touch it. Guarantee
You're
I
not posted on
I am.
You have me in that video.
Yes. This is a 25-year-old man.
Get out of my room.
25. Look at the food. Look at the bottles. 25. And he can't even pick up a trash bag. Look at the food. That's why we have rats. I'm giving it to the landlord. I'm taking.
Yeah, I mean, you can smell it through the bag, man. You can smell it through the bag, baby. All right? No, it smells like party time in there. All right? You got a pair of boots. You got the nerve to have a pair of boots in there? All right? You know, paper plates and shit on the floor? All right? What you got going on, man? Look, man. All right? No, I'm just saying, Halls. All right, we finally got one of them. All right, we appreciate you.
Your phone.
I dare you.
Finally,
Come near me, I'll beat the fuck out of you as big as you are.
I want to call it death. How about you shut
Go
up?
ahead. Good. You put
we
your
got
hands
one.
on me. Mom's definitely gonna see it. She don't know. She don't know how bad this
Get out
is.
of my room.
This is a 20.
Yeah, that's probably, ma'am. That's probably a body underneath for all that. See all that trash right there? All right, it's probably a body right up, decaying up underneath of that.
5 years.
No, I wouldn't doubt it. All right, there's rats running around here.
Oh man, look at this. 25.
Broken.
No, it ain't. I guarantee you don't touch it. Guarantee
You're
I
not posted on
I am.
You have me in that
Yeah, what did he got? That's what I'm talking about. What you got that white sheet over top of? What's underneath of there?
You have me in that video.
Yeah, right there.
Yes, this is a 25-year-old man.
Get out of my room.
25. Look at the food. Look at the bottles. 25. And he can't even pick up a trash bag. Look at the food. That's why we have rats. I'm giving it to the landlord.
Yeah. One down. Yeah, I guess that's his auntie or something. All right, she ran down there on him. That's good work, man. That's good work. All right, she said DEI in the streets colonize something. Well, what is she talking about here? I don't even care. I'm not listening to nothing to the cases of Ocasio-Cortez and AOC. We said the squad. Well, a portion of the squad, I guess. Or what was the squad? I don't think the squad is there anymore. Hold on. Indiana Fever have fired their head coach, Stephanie White, following her controversial post-game remarks regarding Deja, whatever, something's foul and actions against Stephanie Cunningham. The decision comes aimed mounting backlash, with the team's board of directors reportedly calling an emergency meeting to address the situation. A new head coach is expected to be revealed tomorrow ahead of the Fever's game against the New York Liberty. Damn. Told you, man. WNBA got a big mess going on. Just a trash can. All right. You know, one story after the next, and ain't none of them good. You think that's a coincidence? I don't. All right. Yeah, you just keep letting this trash spiral out of control. It started with Caitlin Clark. Now it's everywhere else. Hold on. This woman, the journal, I hope I'm trying to say this right. Mrs. Carrington. All right. She says, I never once claimed that the assessment of the file was white privilege. That was your assumption. Trying to exercise your critical thinking skills. I know you stupid. I know you stupid. Sykes. Hold on here. Hold on here. I know you stupid. All right. Furthermore, I'm the last thing from ignorant. All right. And hold on here. Something assuming when it comes to speaking on white privilege, do your research on that one. I actually went to school, one of the top universities, might I add, to educate myself on the exact subject. I would never use that term as a hold on here. A radical something weapon, knowing the historical and social weight it holds without having the proper evidence to sustain it. Okay, I understand what you're saying. All right, yeah. I don't think you need to come out to defend yourself to any of these little muskrats, baby. All right, let certain things speak for themselves, because as you're doing this here, people are starting to come out their shells. What we came over there to explain for the good people out here, Hoss, was this case to say, all right, dude, okay, Kristen Clark just filed some young lady just the way that Cunningham got hit. She got filed the same way, this black girl. All right, if y'all want to exercise all this extra heat here, then Kristen Clark should have been thrown out underneath of the cases of a technical foul, and you throwing her out of the game, just how you did the sister, because it was the same type of damn foul. All right, that's all. So when she says white privilege, that's what she means. All right. No, there's a direct distinction of what y'all let Kristen Clark get away with on a regular damn basis. All right. To cover up the lack of skills that she has. All right. Yeah. Now you're going to have to eat this one. All right. Yeah. Shit. Y'all got a lot of bullshit y'all caked up, created, made, wants to go ahead to lay in and to say it's okay when it's Kristen Clark. And in the moment that you do have these cases where there's these same messages being exercised towards some black woman, you're immediately trying to eject her from the damn game. She's got the right to yell out white privilege. All right. Hell yeah. All right. If that's what she's speaking upon, the double standard, because it's not like it's hidden away from people's faces, dude. All right. No, it ain't like that. All right. Deport that evil something ASAP, her back to prison. Brick Lady was spotted out trying to blend in with the public and said the internet isn't even real after being confronted by a man about her past. All right. And it is what it is, because you're not just going to be able to enjoy life after sitting up in here getting all of these women in a public uproar because she swore up and down that some black man busted her upside the head with a brick. All right, come find out she was lying about every goddamn thing. All right, you just a liar. All right, I'm talking about putting us in. You looking at black men all crazy and shit. All right, nah, we ain't do nothing. All right, come find out she got hit, I guess, with a water bottle or something, but she had attacked some nigga in his car and was beating on him. All right, the story is real conflicted. All right, yeah, it was just weird, dude. All right, what really happened? All right, she originally said somebody hit her with a brick standing out in front of the bar, and a bunch of niggas were standing there and they ain't do nothing. That's not what happened, man. All right, it's not, dude. All right, and for her lying, she had to give the GoFundMe money back up, and she ended up serving jail time. All right, that's a fact. You can go look into that. Well, some nigga looked like he was trying to get some cheeks here because it seems like she's off the women again and back to the men. All right. Yep. All right. This is what she's doing here. And in that case, she just wants to chill and move on with her life. All right. No, that's why you would say the internet ain't real. No, it was real when you wanted 40 G's, baby. All right. No, 40 grand made it real enough. All right. Yeah. Hold on one second.
Picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, you the woman that went viral, right? Yo, she the girl that went viral for the somebody threw a brick at you or something? No, I'm
Fuck no, the internet ain't even fucking real.
that's the girl that went viral, right?
Don't talk to me. You fucking being mad weird.
All right. Yo, you famous.
You ever fuck with me, I didn't say that ever again. This is for the fact that you're a white man and I'm a black woman. I have less privilege than you. Thank you.
Oh, I feel bad. He threw a brick at you or something? No, I'm
Fuck no, the internet ain't even fucking real.
Who raised over $40,000 on GoFundMe is now being charged with theft by deception.
What happened?
No, there's your paperwork right there. All right. No, we got a hold of it. No, right there. All right. Yeah, you want to get the mosquitoes off your ass. All right. Now she said, I wish I could move to Oregon, nigga, to Portland, nigga. All right. I had to run into you niggas. All right. You're asking your job if they're transfers, aren't you? All right. Can you get a transfer? All right. The internet's undefeated, man. All right. Wants to get a hold of your ass for real. All right. You see what I'm saying? What I tell y'all about 40 G's? Huh? What did I say about 40 G's? Huh? No, there it is right there. All right.
Is now being charged with theft by deception.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Rhoda Osmond told cops that she was hit in the face with a brick outside a Houston club after she refused to give out her phone number. But footage capturing the incident does not support Rhoda's report, according to charging documents. And cops say a similar GoFundMe was created in 2020 where she claimed to be assaulted with no reports on.
Oh, man. Oh, buddy. No, that's that paperwork right there that I was trying to tell you about. All right, nigga can't breathe. All right, she found the new man. Huh? She got the butt cheeks out. All right, floating down, chilling, having a good old grand time. All right, no, and a nigga come out of nowhere. Ain't you brick lady? Man, we gonna be dealing with this shit for the rest of your life. All right, you better move to South Africa or something. All right, anywhere you go here in these 50 states, man. All right, yeah, in Wyoming, a nigga gonna pop up on you. You ain't thinking some niggas around here. All right, the one nigga in Wyoming, all right, is gonna pop up on your ass. All right, aren't you brick lady? All right.
GoFundMe was created in 2020 where she claimed to be assaulted with no reports on record. GoFundMe told an NBC affiliate that the fundraiser has been removed from their platform and Rhoda has been banned from creating future fundraisers.
Yo, she off the hook. She tried to blame nigga for her face getting fucked up. Yo, that was the bitch that got her face fucked up and she tried to blame it on niggas. Yeah, got caught up and shit.
Yeah, man, that nigga put a whole APB in your paperwork. That's why you got to be nice to niggas, man. It could have went another way. All right. Yeah, he asked you one question and you just started wilding him out, man. All right. She was on some old man. Please don't fuck this up for me, man. If you fuck this up for me, I swear I'll find you and kill you, nigga. All right. Look, if you fuck this up for me, All right, I finally got a nigga to sit still. All right. You know, it's like look at their phone. Hey, I'm one of them niggas to take a picture of your ass, nigga, to see if something on the internet. All right, I got to see. All right, let me see if we got a direct connection somewhere. All right, shit. And for her, niggas that's moving around here like me, shit keep popping up. All right, you know, you get 100,000 videos. All right, right, scamming and all of this stuff. Yeah, nigga gonna get up and get out of there real quick while you telling a man what you like and what you tolerate and go for. He said, it says right here you didn't scam 40 G's, man. All right, hold on. No, wait. I heard you about what type of seafood you like to eat. I heard you. Yeah, your favorite color is pink. I heard you. But it says right here that you scammed about 40 G's. All right. Did you ever read this article right here? All right. Yeah. So she's extra antsy, man, about people walking up on her while she's trying to enjoy a date. All right. Some poor sucker. Some nigga, some thirsty nigga who, and I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, bro. All right. Who don't know no better. All right. Some of you niggas do. You just don't give a shit, man. All right. Let me put it clear. All right. There is a mountain of thirsty niggas outside, nigga. Right now. We'll eat crumbs right off the floor. All right. Damn right. All right. Shit, it's more thirsty niggas than solid niggas right now. And the women know it. All right. And they know. All right. While I'm trying to provide cover for this nigga. All right. He could know everything. And he's just like, I'm putting all cards in. All right. I ain't had no trim in 2.5 years. Now, that's how some of you think. I ain't had none. I ain't had none since my mama done had me. I'm putting all cards, all coins, nigga, in the middle of the table. All right. This might be the last piece I ever get. All right. This is how some of you niggas are breathing out here. All right. This might be everything. It might turn the lights off on me. All right. I got to bust a move. All right. Yeah, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Look at his face. Hold on.
I gotta go for that work.
Excuse me.
I have a friend at
Hit with a brick.
Picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, you the woman that went viral, right? Yo, she the girl that went viral for the somebody do a brick at you or something? No, I'm.
Shut the fuck out. The internet ain't even fucking real.
That's the girl that went viral, right?
Don't talk to me. You fucking being mad weird.
All right. Yo, you famous.
You ever fuck with me, I didn't feel that ever again. This is for the fact that you're a white man and I'm a black woman. I have less privilege than you. Thank you.
I feel bad. He threw a brick at you or something?
You talk too much.
No, I'm.
What you mean he talked too much? No, he don't. You ain't talking enough. All right? Let's get a look at this nigga with these shades on. You ain't hiding, nigga. All right? No, we're pausing to get a look at this nigga. All right? Yeah, dude. Some poor sap in here, dude. This is what I mean, dude. As men, we got to stand firm, dude. All right? And the fact that she looked like that here, Halls, talking about you talk too much. Hey, man, you weird, yo. You talk. No, he ain't. You weird. All right, Halls? Because, like, I'm telling you like this, she's used to having encounters like this, but I don't believe that everybody has their phone up like this young man. That's what I believe. All right? He came prepared. All right? Shit, now that people know that you're going to have a hostile reaction, all right, folks are going to continue to be on your ass. That's the bad part. That's why I say you can kill more bees with honey, babe. All right? You've already been charged with this. You served time for it. You done got hit up the head for fraud. All right. How do I better my reputation? Well, when people approach you, you make sure that you're a little bit more pleasant, because this is just a little bit of advice. You ain't got to listen to me or not, because being more angry and nasty at folks about bad decision that you made here, Halls, will incentivize others to walk up on you so they can go viral, baby. All right. Hoping they can get this reaction. All right. There you go. I ain't got no means to help your damn stinking ass. You don't like black men anyway. But if I was to toss you a lifeline, that would be it. All right. Be pleasant, baby, because you're going to have a lot more encounters like this.
Fuck no, the internet ain't even fucking real.
Who raised over $40,000 on GoFundMe, is now being charged with theft by deception.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Rhoda Osmond told cops that she was hit in the face with a brick outside a Houston club after she refused to give out her phone number. But footage capturing the incident does not support Rhoda's report, according to charging documents. And cops say a similar GoFundMe was created in 2020, where she claimed to be assaulted with no reports on record. GoFundMe told an NBC affiliate that the fundraiser has been removed from their platform, and Rhoda has been banned from creating future fundraisers.
Yo, she off the hook. She tried to blame nigga for her face getting fucked up. Yo, that was the bitch that got her face fucked up and she tried to blame it on niggas. Yeah, got caught up and shit.
The saga continues. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. That's what I got to say. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Wu-Tang, nigga. Huh? You guys want to say something else? No. Well, it is what it is. I'm saying you ain't here to snatch the wolves off your back, baby. And they biting and you biting at your back. I'm not here to help you. All right? No, not at all. You got it. All right. Some niggas are catching hell, man. All right. Ex-NFL player Marcellus Wiley's domestic violence case was dropped here by prosecutors. Thank you. Thank you, brother. And we got a victory. All right. Because I don't think he attacked her. I don't think so. I think that for the cases of having custody and maybe trying to separate some of these different things as far as her being able to have possession over the home and stuff like that, she probably put these things in place. Maybe her lawyer or what have you told her it would be better for the cases of the stability of the case that they got there, and maybe making way for him not being able to have visitation around his kids or be able to be around the damn house. Yeah, you put charges and stuff like that on a man, you automatically gonna get certain things of restraining orders and shit like that. That comes with the territory. Yeah, man. And I'm not checking out Blueface and the Christina Rock stuff. I think all this shit is planned and to be played out here. If anything, it's a sour move, nigga. It is. All right. All messing around doing all this shit till you go back to your damn ex, dude. All right. Quit playing with the world and do what the hell you want to do, nigga. All right. Yeah, stop playing with yourself, nigga. All right. Yeah, and go do what makes you happy. And you got a lot of people out here in the world living for everybody else, dude. All right. Well, let me get approval from this one and that one. Man, a lot of these niggas don't give a shit about you anyway, Blueface. Go be happy. I ain't hating on you. Is she crazy? Is she off balance and all that? Yeah, but so are you. All right. Yeah, if you want to be with Christina Rock, man, go ahead, bro. All right. Is it messy at this point? Hell yeah. All right, it is because that upper girl was pregnant and stuff like that. But I was like, that's part of the drama line, man. I mean, it's part of Blueface, man. Blueface got a lot of stuff going on. His mama and all that other stuff, man. So one thing is with the other. I'm not shocked or surprised. If I was going to weigh in on it, I hope that Christina Rock and Blueface are able to get themselves back in order. Sometimes things are just destined there to happen. You're not necessarily happy with anybody else. All right. And you can go ahead to try to fake it to put people there in that place, but you know what your heart there is missing. Yeah, be happy, goddammit. All right. Shit. All right, because ain't nobody in the world gonna do that shit for you but you. All right. Be with who the hell you supposed to be with. All right. You're gonna get the backlash. Niggas is gonna hate you regardless. All right. Shit. You think I give a shit? All right. Yeah. No, you ain't no fool for following what makes you happy, dude. All right. When people be conflicted, you done got yourself involved in all types of bullshit. That's called life, man. You live it. All right. You see, this good part that you live in is that you don't have to continue to fall down a path that is uncomfortable. All right. You can live. You know you're allowed to live, right? All right. You got kids with a person. Okay, take care of your goddamn kids. All right. That's it. That's what you're obligated to do. After that, your overall happiness can go ahead to be with whoever you want it to be with, dude. All right. Am I for you breaking up a family and doing all of this other shit? No, I'm not, man. But originally, these places of Christina Rock and Blueface was a case where we thought that they had a child together. So you can make a whole lot of the same arguments for her. That's the problem. Yeah, you could. You're as irresponsible as a mother she is, smoking weed, drinking with the child, all this bad parenting. All right. But you can still partially make that damn argument for her. I mean, even down to that other baby mama that he has that you don't even be seeing around. The other one. All right. Yeah, he just got a deck full of mess, man. Yeah, lay in the scope, even for the cases of the entertainment side, man, and getting all of this extra energy out of him and doing these different things that y'all see there on the line. All right. No, only Christina Rock can get a certain type of emotion out of Blueface in here. All right. Yes, just her, because both of them glow and flow well off of each other in the streaming thing. All right. Yeah. Be happy, nigga. All right. Because ain't nobody else going to sit there to tell you that, because they don't give, everybody else is worried about what they able to get here. I don't have no interest in the matter one way or the other. All right. But if I'm speaking in the cases of people here, and you talking about life decisions and how tricky the world is, man, sometimes you don't goddamn know you need to get away for a second to feel something else, to come back to possibly to that person to realize, God damn it, all right, this is where it's popping at. All right. No, I got something here. All right. Can you hit your head in the process? Shit happens there. Yeah. All right. But I say that folks are entitled to be fools, Halls, in order for you to ultimately have what you need. You're entitled to that, dude. All right. If it ain't too late, do what you got to do. All right. Yes, indeed. We all fools, nigga. That's what I'll tell you. All right. All of us. Even the niggas sitting there trying to criticize you. All right. Do what you got to do. All right. Now, let me go ahead and take a break for a second. We'll be back.